Hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. All right, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Teresa Onachite. I'm a Pidgin English radio presenter and I share with you moments on the show I host Mondays to Fridays live on radio, Coco 100.5 FM here in Delta State. All right, we're talking parenting today. And what are we discussing? Okay, we are discussing about the attitude of some children that would send for one parent, leaving the other to come spend time with them to enjoy and shop life, like what we say. All right. Mostly we see parents traveling across border, going to visit their children. Most especially when the children have reached that point where they say, okay, I've arrived. I want to flex my parent for being there for me right from when I was little. Okay, and you see most children, they mostly send for their mothers, leaving their fathers behind. And there's this write up I saw where the writer condemned it totally. He said it's causing separation at old age for parents, where you send for one parent and leaving the other parent behind. Then you see the father, for example, going over activities of a bachelor at old age, cooking for himself, watching his clothes all by himself, being lonely at that old age. And he said it's totally wrong. If you must send for one parent, you have to send for the other. And then this got me thinking, what will make a child send for one parent leaving the other behind? And then why will a parent agree to travel and spend good time with a child without insisting that the child pays also for ticket, traveling ticket for the other parent? Okay, so if I must come spend time with you overseas, then I must come with my husband. Okay, if that parent insists, then the child will definitely, obviously, pay for both ticket for both parents. But that said and done, we see that happening, and having this discussion live on radio, it brought out so many issues. One of which is some parents, they neglect their children, mostly fathers. They neglect their children, and then the mothers are saddled with the responsibility of both a father and also a mother. And the children, they have eyes to see. So at old age, when they have arrived in quote, they send for only mother, leaving behind the father. Another point we got out of the discussion is polygamy. When the family is too wide, you kept marrying one wife to the other, and then you leave the responsibility of the children to the wives and say take care of your children. The children, when they've arrived, they will not want to flex you. Will not want to cater for you or send for you to come over and stay and go on vacation with them, because they feel if they extend to you, you are extending to the other wives, neglecting their gates, which is their mother who has suffered for them in quotes. Okay, and then, thirdly, another point brought up from this discussion is some fathers, they're always there financially for their children. And then when they send money to the mother, okay, get school bag for this child. When the mother buys the school bag, she fails to let the child knows that, okay, this money came from your father. It's your father that bought the bag for you. Go tell your father, thank you. So when the money the father is bringing and the mother does not interpret very well where the money is coming from, the children in quote will think everything is coming from their mother, and then they have that feeling, that soft spot for their mothers. And then when they in quote have arrived, they tend to feel more obligated to fend for their mothers, leaving their fathers behind. Okay, and then with this discussion, we came to a conclusion. Okay, parents do not neglect one parent and then fend for one parent at old age, and it's totally wrong. And then we talked most especially about fathers shying away from their responsibility, leaving it off to the mothers. And that is one of the major reasons that will cause this at old age. So as a father, please be there for your child. Okay, and then we also mentioned it's not just dropping money, being financially there for the child. Your presence matters a lot. So create time from your busy schedule to spend quality time with your children. All right, these are some of the conclusion we came to at the end of this discussion. Thank you so much for joining and watching this video. I don't want to make the video too long. All right, if you met me for the first time, please subscribe and turn on notification, because sincerely you like it right here, because I'll be sharing with you topics across parenting, business, across news, real life happenings, and then you will sure love it right here. So feel free to subscribe and then turn on notification. Until when next I see you, much love and kisses. Bye for now.